If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. I won't hold you back.
Alright, I'm back. Can you guys hear me? I want to make sure that
trade tactics, I'm
my
always
voice is working. Can you guys hear me? Alright, you can. Good, just making sure. Best way to do this. So I gotta play on controller for this, and I don't have very much room for controller because the mic is plugged into it, but alright, there we go. I think I should be good now. So I'm gonna do this for about an hour and then go back to Fortnite. So I gotta do the next part of the story quest.
If you ever...
Huh? Oh yeah, I started it. You're good, I just started it in between, like, starting this game.
Off we go! Adventure
Don't
time!
worry. So it'll be ready either later tonight or it'll be ready, like, tomorrow. I mean, it'll probably be done tonight, but it might not be done before stream because it'll download it'll download slower if I'm streaming while downloading it. But yeah, so don't you worry. But yeah, this is you've probably heard of Genshin before, but this is the game I'm speedrunning.
Enemies of the human race. Even the underground networks rarely come across any information on them. With that said, it was a bit of a hassle, but I managed to dig up a few clues.
Really? That quickly? You really are well connected, Master D-Luke.
Come to think of it, Mr. Big Animo God Barbados, why exactly do you need the help of mere humans?
Alright. Yeah,
how
that's true. It should be done
the
today.
Seven, as people now know them, were once known as the Seven Archons. Each Archon presides
Yeah, I don't really have
over
to
their
think
own
much in
part
this
of
game,
Teyvat.
so it'll be a
That
good
is the
game
role
to
the
unwind
Archons
my
play.
brain and then go back to Fortnite.
Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I don't like the idea of ruling Mondstadt, and I don't feel Mondstadt would really like it either.
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule. We have not forgotten Barbados' wish for Mondstadt.
Rocket League?
Gene,
If it's done, I can. I will do it if it's done.
Maybe someone got a little too free and is just too lazy to care.
Once I do this for a bit, if it's done, I'll do that.
Come to be, I haven't been back to Mondstadt for an extended period of time. Without a doubt.
Another reason why I'm doing this game is because it's different than like all the other games I've streamed, so it's like more variety for people.
Oh, such a humble
Big brain.
god. Is it a blessing?
It's totally not because I enjoy playing this game.
But we digress. Let's get back to the topic at hand. The common enemy of all mankind.
This is like one of the only games I've started playing
We've
like
tracked the Abyss Mage to
when
the
they came
vicinity of
out.
the winery.
It is a story time game. There's a lot of combat, but
how important it is
right now I'm doing the main storyline, so there's more story than combat right now. But don't worry, there'll be combat and boss fights and stuff. But yeah. Yeah, this is like the only game I've played since it released, pretty much. It's also an open world, so there's a lot of exploring.
Adventure time.
I can show you how big the map is. So there's all of this, and then it goes all the way down here. This whole area is like an ocean. And then there's all this, and over here, and over here. So it goes on for a while. Yeah, it's online. It's also multiplayer. It's free. If you want to try it. You have to get to level 16, but it really doesn't take long. It takes like maybe an hour playing to get to like Adventure Rank 16. It is massive. You want to know what else is massive? No, Chamber Fade. Yeah, this game's multiplayer, so I mean, if you got it and you got to a high enough level. Yep, you already know it. See, here's some combat. It's not very good combat, but it's some combat. Because in early game, my team is like really overpowered, and I don't know why. So I don't like have to barely do anything. Like I sit here, the more damage I take while I have that shield out, the more damage I do, and I can just really destroy people in one hit if I take enough damage. Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a very fair point. I mean, I don't know if you'd call this mysterious, but there is, like, some mystery that gets you thinking some. Like, in, like, a lot of the quests, there's, like, stuff that doesn't make sense until it, like, ties it together in the end.
After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy dispersed from its body. It seems that energy was being used
I
to
haven't
cut off
played
the
either of these
connection
games
between me
before,
and
but
Dvalin.
I've heard of them.
Huh. Do you know if
Like Minecraft storyline, right?
But Jane and Master Diluc are no doubt aware of it.
I'm trying to think. What's a game I've played that's like that?
After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient ruins as his lair.
Maybe, like, have you played Tears of the Kingdom? Because, I guess
the storms that
that's
previously
mystery,
cut Mondstadt off from the
kind of.
outside world. The entrance to the ruins
It's not scary,
is
but it's
also
like
sealed by
mystery,
a special
a little.
barrier. But now, as the energy
It's
dispersed from the
confusing
Abyss
until you
Mage,
finish it.
I was able to read the rhythmic flow of how the barrier's magic was. I must admit, it sounds even more horrendous than a chorus of hilly churls.
Yeah, Minecraft
But
game has so much... Oh, the story mode
it should
Minecraft
be
game.
enough
I guess
to let
that's a
us
fair
break
point.
through the storm barrier and
That's not what I
reach
was
Storm
thinking, but
Terror's
that's a very fair point.
Which means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm
I
fine
haven't
with that.
played the full... I
Jean
played
is the one who
part
wishes
of
to
it.
avoid
I was at,
any
like, a
direct
friend's house.
confrontation.
Yeah, I
No,
played
when there are
it
no other options
so
left,
long
It
ago.
is my responsibility to
I played it
alter
at a
our
friend's
course of
house a couple
action.
of times. I think I almost got through the whole story.
If slaying
I
him
also
is our
watched the
only choice,
the
I will
Netflix
gladly
show
become
about
the
it.
knight that leads the charge.
There's like a show on Netflix. It was like the
we have yet to
whole
need to go
the
that
whole
far.
game.
Hmm.
It was cool. You played it
By
but lost.
that, you
I don't
mean...
remember if I won or lost. I probably
that
lost.
the Holy Liar is not our trump card.
On a PS3,
Our
okay.
real trump card? The Traveler, of course.
Oh, I also named my character
Traveler?
Michael Jordan.
Correct. But you have a much
It's
more
funny.
precious forte. The impurities in the tears and the curse that binds Dvalin belong to the same maleficent power.
Okay,
Which means...
You tone-deaf bard. Don't you see how crazy this is?
if you play far enough into the
You see
game,
what
there's
Dvalin is like when he's ticked off? She'll
there's
be...
one part
Nice
in the
plan.
storyline that
Worth a
like
shot.
it's very
I am
it
with
gets you thinking a
honorary
lot,
knight.
and it's very confusing till the
so
end.
we just
But
need
it's
to
like
fight
late game.
monsters from the abyss.
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
And so,
But
epic actions of brave heroes finally leads
But
to
yeah.
this 11th hour.
I mean, you never know. You might like this game. I didn't think I'd like it that much when I started playing it, but it turned out I like it. So. Hey, maybe if you watch me play this game, you'll see the storyline like later on, and you'll be like, "Oh man, I gotta try this game." I mean, this is the very first storyline is pretty boring, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, not much happens. Come back and like, well, you can stay for the whole thing. Like, I'm trying to think. I don't know how long it'll take me, but whenever you see me playing Fontaine, that's when you might like it. That's not for a while.
It's a storm barrier. It looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have, I don't need the lyre to break through this.
Yeah,
kind of
it'll be a
storm
while before I get there.
Wait,
Well, it depends on how long.
what is that?
I mean, if I play the game fast enough, I could probably get there in like a month.
The stage will need to be
Yes, it's a
cleared
storm from
before I can
Fortnite.
begin my performance. Generally speaking,
Alright, I'm gonna
such
try
are not
to-
the concerns of the
I'm gonna do this now.
performer
All right.
Wait,
Alright, I need people to
what's
hit
going
me.
on?
Are they just not gonna hit me?
Trail
Okay.
camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
Alright, I need them to actually attack me so I can do
Haven't won
damage.
yet.
Oh, I want to show the damage I can do. I can do massive damage. There. That was not very good damage. But I've been able to, like, one-tap this guy this early in the game. You actually know what I should do? I should show you my main account, and then you can see the better characters.
The hilly trolls usually do not venture into it. Puts a heavy burden on their bodies.
Yep,
The
massive
Abyss Order
damage,
must be
guys.
manipulating them
You don't know
behind
what
the
else is
scenes.
massive?
Yet they shouldn't have been able to
I
determine
really
that
need
we
to
would
add
come.
that as a
Presumably spreading their
soundboard thing.
forces to halt our plans.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the wind.
Okay, here, if this intrigues you, there's a character in the game that his, like, ability just spawns a meteor that lands on the enemies and stops them from moving for, like,
It
5
actually
seconds.
opened. You're not entirely useless, Tone.
This is it.
And he also
We're
has,
now
like,
entering
dementia.
Storm Terror's lair.
Well, he doesn't
Watch
have
yourselves.
dementia, actually, but he says the same voice line every couple seconds, and it gets so annoying. I'm trying to think of stuff that would convince you this game. I don't know. Yeah, I might be able to do decent damage now. That was decent. He just has a lot of HP. I figured out this trick. If I start a fire, and then if I stand in the fire, I take constant burn damage, so I do more of this damage.
Be gone. Let's go.
But yeah. What broke the game? Wait, what? Oh my gosh, it's not letting me attack. Let me attack. Ow, ow. That was a lot of damage I took.
Power that ended Python! Back off!
Yeah, I'm not doing very much damage right now. But... I mean... Trying to think of a character that will convince you. I know, it's crazy. I love how I'm trying to convince you with the most boring Genshin gameplay in the entire game. I know, look, you can climb walls. Look at that. Look at this, you ready? Look at the suspense, will I make it? Even I'm shaming on the game right now. This is literally the most boring gameplay ever.
It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Hey, check out that roof. Is there a giant hole in it?
This is some crazy gameplay. Oh, wait,
I
what?
suppose we could make use of
Where'd
that
you get
wind
Fortnite
current.
from?
Let's make a detour then.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Why is he copying? Why? Shut up. Oh, some of the characters have annoying voices. Does that convince you?
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way,
If they added Fortnite to Genshin, or to Genshin to Fortnite, that'd kind of be crazy.
Do not underestimate them, just because I have beaten
Mantle?
one
Oh
of them
my
before.
gosh. What else is in
I'm not
Fortnite?
boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for
trying
your
to think.
safety.
I'm trying to think. There's dragons in this
Why am I
game?
so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort effort to search for the dragon tears and drink in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
Hey man, I got you to stay this long, so I must be doing something right.
I never yield.
Clear the area!
Oh, this character has a Beyblade. The wings. Oh, do you just mean like the gliding in this game is like the wings from the God season? With like the Greek gods and stuff?
Huh. Where have you been hiding?
The school? Wait, where's that? Where'd you get that from? Yeah, but there's a Beyblade though, so like, that's cool. Typhoon Blade?
Look, a wind current.
Let me get this thing.
It might lead us to the top of the tower.
The aimbot school? No, but where'd you see that in this game? There's achievements in this game. I know, it's amazing. I mean, I'd say you should just try this game, because I didn't think I was going to like it either when I first tried it. Oh, the enemies?
I'm an expert.
I think I get what you mean now. Hey, but I'm doing something right that I convinced you to stay for this long, though. Here, you won't believe me, but this rune guard in about like really far into the story will have an important purpose to the storyline. That specific one in a while. I know, isn't that cool?
We can't advance any further. The ruins seem to be guarded by ancient seals.
Do you like puzzles?
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just happens to be nesting in these ruins for now. These ruins even predate the existence of the
there's some
four
puzzles in
winds.
this game, so there's some
Mondstadt is a
massive
city
puzzles.
without
There's
a
some
ruler.
massive puzzles.
However, before it was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a chance in the future.
The markings
And you want
on
to
the
know what else
seal.
is massive?
If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light.
It actually does have a really big story, though.
If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this actuator.
Your fade is massive.
Let's put the
I need
last
to get a
part
low
back in
taper
C.
fade. I had a taper, but it wasn't a low taper fade. Alright, where do I gotta go? Do I gotta go down there? Do I gotta go up? I'm so confused. Does it want me to go up? No, I guess it wants me to go down. Apparently it didn't. What does it want me to do? Low game? Wait, I'm so confused what I'm supposed to do right now. At the top of the tower. I'm at the top of the tower. Wait, what about a boy or a girl? Oh, I gotta go right here. I was like, what? No, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall. No. No, I literally do have the wings from Fortnite. Wait, what? I'm so confused right now. Wait. Yeah. No, I'm not saying get a fade in the game. I'm saying get a taper fade in real life.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there
Oh
are
my
3 more
gosh.
corresponding light actuators to
You wanna
activate.
know how... Y'all know what else
I
is
can see one
massive?
from here.
The low
The
taper fade
rest
meme.
must be scattered within the ruins
It's
around
actually
here.
still
Let's go
crazy
find
how
them.
massive it is, so...
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair? Doesn't he get annoyed coming back home?
He doesn't
I don't think there's
walk
any
in.
characters
He
in the
flies
game that
in.
have the taper fade. Even though that would be pretty... That'd be pretty
You-
amazing. Are there any characters in the game that have a taper fade? I'm pretty sure every single character in this game has like longer hair. This is the one that summons Meteor.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as
There's
I
a voice
remember.
line.
But where are those who share the memory?
Yeah, no one in this game has a fade. I know it's sad. It's very sad. Alright, now you ready for an amazing puzzle? Basically I collect those shiny dots and take them to the center. Why do I keep getting like blown around? Why can't I like walk forward? What is happening? You ready? Look at this. And then guess what? Guess what? Boom. I'm just built different.
Adventure time.
What's so dead?
Eyes on me.
Do I need to go to my other account to convince you better gameplay? Here, okay, once I do the next part of the story in this and I finish it, I'll go to my actual account that has real characters and I can do real fights. How about that? And that's ought to be to convince you. No, like I said, this isn't the really good storyline. The other storyline's really good.
Wow, this light
I mean-
actuating ceremony does work.
Alright, when you first start vanilla Minecraft, is the storyline good?
It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become
When you
solid
play
ground.
Geometry Dash, is there a good
Let's start
storyline?
looking for the next puzzle.
Like, be honest. Actually, Geometry Dash does have my favorite storyline. Even though there's no storyline in Geometry Dash. Huh. Is Geometry Dash your favorite storyline also? Actually, I'm gonna go back up here. I need more height.
Nice.
It better be your favorite storyline. How many Primo Gems do I have? I have 692. Isn't okay, look at this gameplay, isn't this so entertaining? I'm flying. Alright, where are the shiny things? There's one right there. Wait, you can't get past the first level in Geometry Dash? Oof. It took... Okay, actually, I can't be one to talk. It took me like 6 years to beat the first level. That's because I started playing when I was like 7, so... Alright, that's one shiny thing. Two shiny things. Here, after I finish this part of the puzzle, I'll go over to my main account, alright? And I will convince you. Are you ready for some amazing fighting?
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground.
Alright,
One more and
you ready
the
here?
at the top of the tower will be
Stream will end. I'm gonna go to my main account, alright?